Wendy said, I'm experiencing such a weird feeling on my urethra. It's almost as if there are tremors. Makes me, my pee spread out all over the place. Perhaps it's my pelvic floor. It is your pelvic floor. I notice that it happens at the same time when I can't pass gas and I have to strain so bad it's causing all sorts of feelings. It's definitely your pelvic floor. Definitely, and I'll show it to you. All right, so let us look at the pelvis. So here we go. Here is your pelvis, right? Hip bone to hip bone. This is the front, this is the back. Here's your pubic bone right here. Notice that these are mirrored, right? So the left side mirrors the right side, and these are, the pubic bone is connected right here. So let's look at it from the back side. We have a vertebrae. We have a triangular bone. These are vestigial vertebrae. This is called the sacrum. And here is your tailbone. And I want you to notice that your tailbone curves under. The other thing I want you to notice is everything that attaches to your tailbone. See all these things that attach? So if you're like me and you broke your tailbone and your tailbone's in a weird position, that is going to directly affect your pelvic floor muscles. Coccyx injuries are a common cause of all of this type pelvic floor. Okay, now let's look at the inside. There are 3 layers of pelvic floor muscles, so each knuckle kind of corresponds with a layer. These muscles are hard to access, so I am now sticking my finger in a vagina. And with my finger, I can get to the deepest muscles up here, which are piriformis muscles. See the tailbone right here? Yeah. See all those muscles that attach right there? If you ever struggle with rectal pain, I now realize that some of the pain that I had that I thought was from my rectum was actually from these muscles right here, right? But the shallowest muscles are right here. They're on the surface. And yes, my model is broken. It's supposed to look like a, what is that fish? Oh, I love that big fish with the long tail. The one that killed Steve Irwin. I don't remember the name of it right away. Oh, come on. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, here you go. So let us look at these shallow muscles. These are your levator ani muscles. So we've got a hole for the urethra, a hole for the vagina, and a hole for the rectum. So look at these muscles right here. These muscles are jacked up. It's super, super tight. It's going to affect your ability to have a bowel movement. If these muscles are messed up, it's going to affect your ability to have sex. If this muscle is jacked up, it's going to affect your ability to urinate. And the fact that you're noticing that there are times when your muscles are very tight and you can't pass gas and your urine tends to spray all over the place, that tells us that you have tight pelvic floor muscles, and that's when you want to whip out your wand and work on your pelvic floor muscles. So, as an example, if you're working with a physical therapist, that physical therapist should teach you how to do this. But as an example, again, here is the pelvis. This is a wand that you can insert vaginally for a woman or rectally for a man. And look at this. See how easy it is now for me to reach these muscles and work on these muscles? When my muscles get jacked up, it takes me about 3 minutes of just massaging the muscle. I follow the length of the muscle, and I get that muscle to flatten and calm down. A healthy pelvic floor muscle feels like a raw chicken breast. A tight pelvic floor muscle feels like painful bacon or jerky. Cooked bacon or jerky.